welcome to Fort Vegas Hardcore Roulette, episode 50. Today could be the finale because today we're going into Dead Money. It's only just down the road. I've only got one weapon on me and this spacesuit, which is very light. The reason for that is just if I do make it out of there, I'll be able to carry stuff back in less trips. That's literally it. So Dead Money. Why does Dead Money scare me so much? I'm in hardcore mode. That is the first thing. In hardcore mode, in most locations, pretty much everywhere that's outside and not in a official interior location, your health constantly ticks down. I'm not sure what the rate of it is, but... Oh, that's an idea. I've just had a brilliant idea. We are not going to Dead Money. I can't remember talking about why Dead Money's scary, but I've had a brilliant idea. There's also other things that are terrifying. You'll be wearing a slave bomb collar. The reason that's so scary is that, number one, if you don't obey him, he can blow it up at any time. Number two, if you run the range of certain radios that are broadcasting at certain frequencies, they interfere with the collar, and after a short amount of time, they'll blow up. Number three, the enemies, especially at my level. What level are we currently on? We are level 40. So they've just ticked up to a new level of scary. Because I think it's every 5 levels, enemies, especially in DLCs, they get to a harder and harder variant. So we're going to have terrifyingly difficult enemies. Problem 4 is that we don't take any of our stuff in. So we're going to have essentially no damage threshold or resistance when we go in. So if I take off these two, we're going to have about 7 damage threshold, maybe slightly more, when we go into that area. Yeah, so just to reiterate, there's instant death, there's constant health tick down, there's deadly enemies that might be able to one-shot me. We don't take any of our gear in to defend ourselves. We're in big trouble going into this DLC. That's why I don't think I'll survive this. The reason I'm going north, the reason I'm heading this way, is to deal with one of those things. Can't do much about the instant death collar. I can't do much about the enemies being difficult apart from tactics when I'm in there. I can't do much about not taking my gear in, because I can't take my gear in. But the health tick down, I might be able to do something about. And finally we make it to Doc Usanagi's clinic. We need an implant. I think we've got enough money for the one I want. We have 18,000 caps? 19,000 caps. Doctor.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
And I think we've already taken a few, so I want to buy an implant.
Alright.
So, there's a subdermal implant, which would cost 8,000 caps.
Very well.
And there is the regenerating ability, which will cost 12,000. We can't afford both, we don't have enough money. But we can absolutely get the regenerating ability, which will counteract the takedown, I hope. They're spending 12,000 caps on that. I don't know how good that is. I've never had it before. But it's something that's nice to have. Monarchite breeder, right, I see. It might be bad. It might be pretty crap. I don't know what the rate of it is. I don't know anything about, you know, how good it is, but it might be the best chance we've got of surviving in there. So, to get the other one, we would need... Oh, it's only another 800 caps. Could we sell some stuff at Mick and Ralph's? If I kill a few fiends, get their weapons and ammo, I can get 800 caps from that, surely. The Monte Carlo suites must have some enemies around. It always does. Scorpions, hey! Another one, there's another one. They know where I am. Bats, please. Got a shotgun. I'm not as invincible as I usually am. My armour's not on me. Oh, it's a vet. Hey, vet. Still in danger, I think, behind me. Roller. Still in danger.
You like that?
I think the gambler's reached a new low. He's gone and murdered a bunch of gang members and now he's stealing their cigarettes one by one to make money. Not a lot of worth in here, but there's at least something. You sell all this stuff to Mick and Ralph. And hopefully, it'll be 800 caps, and that'll be enough. I've got half of it, we're just selling to the one that has no money. Right, so I've sold all the crap to Mick over here, and I've bought a bunch more ammo for the weapon just to make sure I get to my location alright. That's 2,962 caps, which will put us well over the threshold we need for the 8,000 caps of the other implant. So, let's go and get that and head in the toughest we're ever going to be. Also, auto run is stuck on. Literally stuck on. The button to turn it off will not work. So I need to talk to Doc Usanagi while constantly moving forwards. I'll fix it before we go into dead money, but Jesus Christ. Doctor! Okay, got myself stuck, good.
You're back.
I would like to see what... No, I want to buy an implant. I want the subdermal implant to make me tougher. Yes!
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Are we going to automatically run forwards? Yes, we are. Okay. So now we have 12 damage threshold without any armor on, which is the base that we're going to have when we go into dead money. Even with quick saving, quick loading, it's still auto-running me. And we finally reached the bunker. Okay, auto-run stopped. Cool. So, this corpse here has microfusion cells, forceps, cloud residue, junk food, micro fusion cells, strip electronics and wine on it, and its head has been blown off. And I wonder what could have done that. We're not going to take any of that stuff. Our stuff's going to be in there when we leave. Dead money takes you to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave Wasteland. A one-way journey until your business is finished at the Sierra Madre. I read that in the wrong order, but it's fine. In normal mode, you encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to yours. In hardcore mode, you'll be fighting the environment as well. A toxic city that erodes your health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are you. Dead money is recommended for an experienced careers over 20 plus, which we are with 40. Trip to the challenge continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits, and has been for 200 years. So, there's a radio over there. If we ditch to the left here, we can get into this little place. Unlock the door. And we're into this little side room. Obviously we can't take anything in, it's not that helpful to us. But there's some stuff here that's, vaguely interesting. We can't get into this terminal, but there is a nice little bed we can use before we go in. There's a Dean's Electronics, which we may as well read. Is there any other books? Oh god, I should probably look through these. In editing, I'm probably going to cry and see that I've missed one, but I can't see one. So, Dean's Electronics. May as well give that a read. Repair increased by 4. I'm not sure how useful that will be, but it's better than nothing. It's a nice bed to sleep in. Let's have a look at what our current stats are. H2O's on 181, food's on 193, and sleep's on 135. So we're going to sleep. We'll get 8 hours in. The gambler will sleep for 8 hours. Now, sleep is down to low levels, but we need a drink and we need some food. We picked up loads of radless food while fighting those fiends. Food's down to 81, H2O's down to 107. We can do better. Can't take the purified water in, so I'll drink one of them. Puts that down to 0. And we can have one more thing to eat, really. So I'm going to eat that grilled mantis, which should put 002. We are doing well. Okay, that's the best to get the radio.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go. Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid, play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
This is Father Elijah. He was the old paladin of the Brotherhood of Steel before. Not paladin, the old... he was the old elder of the Brotherhood. That's what the word I'm looking for. And he has gassed us, kidnapped us, and apparently put a collar on his neck. What are you talking about there?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go.
Okay.
The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
What do you want?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You caught others?
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Alright, so find 3 of the people with bomb collars and bring them here.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that. I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Who should I get first?
Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. He's docile, predictable, and provided he's not starving, should be easy to command. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after he dragged you here from the trap. Find him. He'll follow you, caller or no.
Who are the people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller or no, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
That's all I needed to know.
Good. If necessary, I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
Right, so we're in-game. We need to immediately start looting. Because, let's just look at what we've got here. Sleep, food, and H2O have been set to 0. Remember, we didn't need to sleep in that. But we've got a hollow rifle, that's it. It does 60-odd DPS and 52 damage, that's all. In terms of damage threshold, we've got a dead money jumpsuit which gives us nothing. The rebreather's not actually here, we can't actually put it on. It's just because it's, I think, originally was a quest item. We've kept, I think, a lot of on this, which is interesting. It might just be all the quest item stuff. We've only got a few bulk cells for the hollow rifle, so... And we're already getting damaged by the cloud. Every time the screen shakes like that and goes a bit fuzzy, that's when we're being damaged by the cloud. So this starting area, that was a playing card by the way, we need to loot as much as possible. The fountains always have chips in. And the chips can be redeemed for stuff. Future weapons today was there. Sierra Madre chip in that bin. Getting damaged by the cloud again. How bad is the damage?
Already lost 3 HP. I don't think it kills you. I think it takes you to death's door, and that's it.
This gate to the Sierra Madre is sealed, locked for now. Do as I say, and it won't be locked for much longer.
So the reason I'm taking absolutely everything is that there are traders, sort of ghost hologram traders in the area, and I want to sell as much as humanly possible to them. Because these things are vending machines, you can use them to buy stuff and return certain items to them to get ships back for them, but you can only currently buy a bunch of food for them, and obviously that's not really useful.
That's the way out after you break into the Sierra Madre's vault. Try to leave. I'll set off your caller.
So, you might have just seen there we picked up a cosmic knife. That's going to be very, very important to this run, because the ghost people that we're going to be fighting, they are vulnerable. When you kill them, they don't actually die. They just go down unconscious. You need to actually chop them up and make sure they're dead. And a melee weapon is obviously the perfect thing to do that with. So, if we go that direction there, that's through this area, we will be going towards the medical district and go for Christine. However, we don't want to do that. We need to go to the police station to find Dog. I've did one very, very quick test run through this area, so I vaguely know how to survive this first bit, but I still might die. The ghost people are
Outside you may
absolutely
notice your
terrifying.
vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud, eats your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death.
So, I can't remember the way around this area. Dog is down in the south sort of way. I think if I go around that way, I'm wasting my time really, aren't I? So I want to be going there, southwards. If I can loot around this area. At the moment, if I get into a fight, it is death. Like, let's be clear about that. I don't want to be getting into any sort of fight. If a certain type of ghost people maybe could take out, but it's an extremely long shot, so I do not want to be risking it whatsoever. I've got to go up that way, essentially. Find me and we can talk. It says on the wall there. I think the subdermal implant is helping, because when I did a quick test run, my health wasn't going down anywhere near this slowly. So, it's good news. Also, there's traps around this area, or around all areas from what I can tell. So I need to try and be careful of that as well. I'm going to turn my Pip-Boy light off soon. Do those reading glasses have any positive effects? No. Because when we get to the ghost people, I need to be as quiet as I can and stay away as much as I can. Got a laser pistol in there. Laser pistols don't tend to be that good, really. First aid, first stim pack, that is so good. That was desperately needed, honestly. So weapons. Laser pistol, is that any good? No, it is absolutely awful. I'm not sure how much damage threshold the ghost people have, but oh, there's something on there. Wait a sec. Still hidden, it's fine, you can run. Go down a first tick of health. It's only 12 gauge, it's fine. I mean, 20. Shotgun ammo is very useful, obviously, me having and stay back, but. Right, yeah, I know where I am. So I need to get these Sierra Madre chips. These are the currency here. Bottle caps are essentially useless to me. The dive over here, there is the first of many Dean Domino's stashes. So this usually have good stuff in. The stim pack, absolutely vital. More cosmic knives. And a caravan shotgun. Which I think is going to instantly become my go-to. So put that on number 3. All rifle can go on number 4. The cosmic knife can be repaired up. So it's less bad. It's still not good, it's never going to be good, but it's better now. So, go-to weapon I've got on my back is a caravan shotgun. Start to hear a ringing in the background. There's a knife spear here. There's another stim pack there, I think, as well. So, just up here, I believe...
Watch out for the village inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Our first ghost person is there. And
Oh dear, I don't think we'll be able to get them. See, I did a test run of this very, very first area to make sure I could survive it. I'm going to try and sneak past him. I've got a plan for if this fails, but we can't take him on in one-on-one combat. The side plan, by the way, is peg it. Okay, so this isn't a area I want to be in. I want to be going up this way, I think. If we get to that terminal, we can turn on something that will scare them off so they won't respawn, but I don't think they run away instantly or go unhostile. I am absolutely cacking myself. Right, we made it up here. I don't think any spawn in this top area, but I'm going to carry on sneaking because he could still start hearing me. My heart is beating at 10 to the dozen. I think this is the right way. Check these side areas for any more stashes or any more useful things, and try not to go in the thick cloud area. We need to go down there next, but I know this is thick cloud and I just said don't go into it. Oh, back. We have enough stim packs to heal up what we take in here, and it's going to be worth it, I swear. No! Oh, quickly, quickly. We need to get through it quickly because this really does take your health down very quickly. So get out here. Oh, wait. Just got on. Okay, that was me being stupid, wasn't it? We don't have any doctor's bags, so it's a good job we didn't take too much damage. Yeah, what we're looking for was over here. I knew there was something that was up this area. We have got 6 bobby pins, which is very nice. Frag grenades. Some more medical stuff. And, yeah, good. I don't think there's anything more on that second floor, but I would like the guitar for money, I guess, and the Patriot's cookbook there. We'll drop down here to the source of the ringing. Over here. Just dive over this way. I don't see any ghost people. I don't see any. I think once we're in here, we are safe from the ghost. So let's get into the Villa police station.
Speakers and radios
Okay.
with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
So you can see here there's multiple radios in this room, and they'll be the ones that are making the collar. A bit of a problem, so if I turn this one off, collar stops beeping. This one, collar stops beeping. I think there's another one under that desk. Yes. Collar stops beeping. So that's the sort of things we've got to deal with here. I'm going to loot this place as much as possible. Vending machine go for steady there. Means I can buy that. Surprising the vending machines. If I turn this back on, by the way, it will start beeping again. That requires a key. Ooh, that might be useful to get in then. Is that an armoury of some sort? Police pistol in here. Ah, is this hackable to open this thing then? Essentially, okay, right, let's get this door open. During my testing, which was only this area... Ah, contraband lock room, brilliant, okay. I didn't actually get in here. Automatic rifle. Okay. Mentat, super stim packs. Okay, this is potentially a lifesaver, really. More frag grenades. Buff out. Scotch. Med-X. Oh, Med-X. I love Med-X. Because we can't cure addictions as far as I know in this area. So, ooh, on the edge of this table as well. 375 Magnum. So this here is a dog/god. He will be, if we survive this, one of our companions in the future. I'm going through this DLC. So we need to try and keep him in, keep him happy with us. There's a helmet there. True police stories as well. With a cosmic knife. The water is unfortunately irradiated. So Brad's could become a problem during this if I try to keep my water and my food down. Let's get on this Sierra Madre helmet. That's the door to the back side of this area. And Dean Domino stashes in here with, honestly, not the best stuff, but I'll take it.
Puts dog in the cage, hiding just there.
Sierra Madre armour. Oh, that is a godsend, isn't it? So now we've got a Sierra Madre helmet and armour, putting our damage threshold up to apparently 34. Not sure why that's blacked out like that, but it is. Yeah, that is essential. Like, we could potentially take a ghost person on now and not die, but I don't think we can take the better ghost people on and survive. Like, shotgun, armour, helmet. That's us potentially living. I can't do a lockpick games still, apparently. I need to be careful with my bobby pins, though, because I've only got a few. Hey, we're in. C4 and a detonator, that's a bit much. Some more stuff there. Ah, I can break my scrap metal down. Might be a useful thing to do that. To lead, so I can start making ammo for stuff. I'm not going to be using 9mm. We can't currently make those, but I'm going to start preparing to being able to make other types of ammos later in this DLC, because I think it's going to become quite essential that I try and access every single source of ammo I can. I've got quite a bit of lead on me now. I don't think I can talk to Dog/God, he's a bit too far away, so let's carry on further into this place. Radio there. Collar stop beeping, we're alright. Have a look around here. I think that might be progression. Let's figure out what's in this area before we carry on. Bed. This is a bed we can sleep in, so if we need to sleep, we can come back here. Purified water. First purified water of the DLC, I think. Very useful. Piss. Right, we're in that one. Not a lot of good in here. Oh, there is a La Phantoma. More shotgun ammo and some binoculars. This bed is not simple. So, some alcohol. Right, so what we've come out of this starting police station area is we've got a bed, we've got some water, and we've got armour. So this was clearly the best thing to do first. We need to get through this basement area now. I don't think there's any enemies.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.
So, Dog is in the cage, being locked up by this voice, and there is a beep around here. Okay, you think that's when you got to run past? Stop beeping, thank God. Okay, let's carry on. Collecting mad Sierra Madre chips. Mobile cucumber, it's fine. We'll sort that out in a sec. I picked up a lot of stuff that's not useful or valuable, so I may as well drop that stuff first. If there's stuff to craft that I don't know about or remember, I just want to be able to craft anything. Ah, and there's the radio that was getting to the other side.
There on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing. You're smart. Clever. The key to Dog's cage is simple. Take my voice to the cage above. Let me speak to the beast inside. Then you and I, we can talk.
Right, okay.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away.
So there are... there's a mechanic in this game for controlling Dog/God, which revolves around playing tapes. So what's this?
Are you listening? From now on,
Not
when
listen.
I talk to you,
Dog wants
pay
out.
attention.
Dog is hungry.
I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14.
Master,
Get them to the fountain.
Master,
Obey me,
help me.
and you can all go free.
So you saw that he responded to Father Elijah's voice there. But if you play the Dog one, Dog command tape instead, this will be a different voice and he's going to respond even differently to that.
Dog, back
What
in
have
the
we
cage.
here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
What happened to your voice?
I'm the voice of reason. I sleep sometimes. Down in the basement. In the cage. Now that I'm awake, Dog goes back in the cage. Dog knows I'm here, but can't do anything about it. I'm his conscience. Keep him tame. Keep him from hurting us. Doing foolish things. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
You have multiple personality disorder. Some trauma caused this?
Trauma. Yes, in a manner of speaking. Do you see these wounds of his covering his
What's that about?
skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed. Just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's yours?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat, clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
How the hell did you, or whoever, eat one of those collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red... Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy, and now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
If that collar inside you was active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
Maybe you shouldn't go around shoving old world tech into your stomach.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
Wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of key to let yourself out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
If the key's in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
I can play his voice.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down, follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing, then keep walking until my collar goes cold. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
I can't convince you that I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No. No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, the shell is difficult to fight in.
Right, okay. So we're going to roll for if we're going to take God or Dog with us for now. I'm going to be able to change freely later on, but for now I just want to know Dog or God. Right, we're going to head, because he has got smart. He is head. Dog will chase his tail. That's what we're going for. Flip a coin.
It's heads.
Oh dear, we're taking God out with us, which is going to make it more difficult to fight his way back to the main plaza, but okay. Even if Dog's more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Very well. Lead on.
Bonus to stealth as well as ability, as it's light step essentially. And we've got the level up, which I already forgot about. Okay, this could be very useful. I don't want to level up too much in this DLC because I believe if we get to level 45 the enemies will get even harder, but this could potentially be really useful to us if we get the right skills. A number between 1 and 13. I've got the number, wasn't it?
11.
Speech. A number between 1 and 17.
11.
11 up to 79. A number between 1 and 13.
10.
Sneak. A number between 1 and 6.
4.
A number between 1 and 13.
3.
Honestly, I'd have preferred that to move up before now, because explosives might be useful in this DLC. A number between 1 and 2.
2.
Explosives to 41, sneak up to 84, and speech up to 79. All could be very useful. That's quite a good level up, I think. And we're recruiting God instead of Dog. Can we talk to you now?
If it isn't the clever one, what do you want?
We need to take God/Dog back to the plaza where we started with Dr. Elijah. But when I get back, if we make it back, I'm going to end the episode there, and I will need a vote in the chat, in the comments, wherever, if I'm allowed to take Dog/God with me to get the others. So, can I take him with me to get Dean Domino? Can I take him with me to get Christine? Am I allowed companions in this DLC or not? So we've got out the back door of this place and we're back in the toxic air of the Sierra Madre. We don't have enough lockpick to get in there, but do we have anything to boost our... Unless if lockpick went up a few more. It's gone up to 70. It's currently 72 even. We don't have anything to increase our perception. Got some mentats. Would that be enough? It just would. I don't think I want to waste the 1 mentats we have on that box though. If this was good, then rip to me, but... What the hell is that?
It tastes like copper or old world gold.
So, I don't keep saying this, but we would have been better off with Dog. And there's a ghost person nearby. Maybe above. That's a rod roach. Oh, okay, it's a rod roach. Got him. Let's look at the world map or the local map or whatever we want. So we're in an area we've not actually explored yet. Okay, that's fine. There's a ghost person, 2 ghost people through there. Can we avoid that? By taking Cloud we can. Don't know how much Cloud, I don't know if there's any radios around there, I'd rather not. It might be best to... Oh god, we're already in danger. Right. Shotgun. Be ready. Get around the corner. Oh, he's charging. Right, okay, we're in full-on combat with this trapper. Just try and stay out of the way. Get down. Down. They aren't down. Okay, reload. I think it's still only just the 2. We're coping with them alright. I think he's gone down. Good news. He's definitely gone down there. I think that one's getting back up. Interesting. Right, I've knocked Dog/God down there as well. Unfortunately. Just keep doing what we can here. We'll start getting the knife out and chopping these down. Right, I've killed that one. I chopped his limbs off there. There's another one appeared. This is not good. Killed that one. That one's dead. This one's a harvester. I think they're even more dangerous. Right, we need definitely the shotgun out now then. Automatic rifle could have been good, but I've already committed to this shotgun and I don't know how good that is. I don't want to test it on a dangerous enemy. How's God doing? He's still doing okay. Right. Get him wherever we can most get him. Just try and take him down. Right, he's flying. Get the automatic rifle out and test it now. Okay, that's not good. That's pretty effective. Need to get the cosmic knife out to finish him off. I think he might have just done it. We're in hidden. Okay, with... why is it showing a health bar for him? Can we get back to this to make sure he's dead? I think he is. I mean, his head's come off, so... we're in hidden. We're over in... He's fine, it's fine. So he did quite well there. I'm going to fix this up because it looks not bad, actually. We can fix it up with scrap metal. That's interesting. It's not that good, is it? It's better than nothing, but it's not that good. Knife spear. Let's fix up and see how this is. Again, not great. I'm not going to use the throwing variants particularly. I'm going to repair my Sierra Madre helmet up to max just because eventually I'll need to, so I may as well do it now. Right. Shotgun back selected. Got all the chips in this area, I think. Where actually are we now? I think this is the only way we can go. The only way I'm willing to go right now. Is this the area we came in? No. There's a fountain here. Can we activate... Ah! This is the area I think I snuck past in the start. Let's activate this hologram so they don't respawn in this area. So I believe that keeps the ghost people away. Stuff's moving quite quickly, but I want to collect everything I can and explore these areas. Because there's usually decent stuff hidden in the corners of these areas.
The idiot swallowed his... Kill this one before they call others.
Yeah, there's another one. You're right. Dog, please. I mean, God, please. Okay, can we get it in the heat? It's gone down. Gone even further down. I think we need to tag that automatic rifle at some point as well. Not got a lot of ammo in it, but the police pistol can also be tagged on 5. I'm going to use that now, see how good it is. Oh, shot dog god there. Honestly, not anything to write home about, is it? Let me find the angle. Okay, he's unconscious. Get the knife out. Get the knife out. Get the knife out. Oh my god. If I untag my knife. What if I put the automatic rifle on there? Stupid, stupid, stupid. If this gets back up now, it's my own stupid fault. Got it. This is an area we've already been. I want to make sure I've explored everywhere, as I say.
They taste like copper or old world gold.
So, in here there is a trap. Ah, I see it. Not sure how to trigger it without getting hurt by it. Eek! Oh, we've got light step, haven't we? Of course. Turn this on. I want to loot as much as I can. Playing card there. Hot plate, can we make anything good? No. So let's just back down to where we were. Okay, alright. I'm trying to figure out my mental map around this area. With a roach. Got him.
The idiot swallowed his collar.
Right, I think this was the other way through that first area, so I want to find a trader, because a trader could be the difference at this point between me living long term and dying very soon.
Wish I had a stealth boy instead of this bear trap.
Have I been through here? Yes, I have.
Their taste like copper.
We should stop saying the same lines over and over and over again. So what's this door over here? Something important. Just doing the ding.
Don't go through the gate to Puesta del Sol yet. Gather the others first.
Bear traps. So Puesta del Sol's probably the next area we're going in before the Sierra Madre. We've collected these guys, I'm guessing, then. Ooh, more stuff.
Right, I'm going to rush in here and try and loot all the containers. Chips. Psycho. Stim packs. Okay, it was useful. Just for the stim packs. There's 2 there, so if we use 1, that's a net positive. Look, I know the air smells like old world gold, you keep saying, buddy. I think we've explored most areas back to the... yeah, we're back to the central plaza. Let's return all the cigarettes and stuff we can for more. Sierra Madre chips. We have 250 odd about.
Those machines feed on Sierra Madre chips. There's codes that unlock other things too.
So we made it back. We brought Dog/God back to the plaza. That's good news. The first real challenge is completed. Getting kitted out, getting the stuff we need to actually live in this area. For now, this is me, Smoke Buck, and I out with Fortnite Vegas Hardcore Roulette Dead Money. Episode 50. Thank you for watching, and ta-ra.